And another reason Social Security is going bankrupt. So I just got done reading an article from the Social Security Administration, OIG, Office of Inspector General. They said that in 2017, they just published this actually in last month. In 2017, they had identified $147 million of improper payments. That was in 2017, all right? And what were those improper payments for? Basically, people pretend like your mom died, and you're going to say, hey, you're her, so you can continue to get the Social Security payment. You basically assumed her role, her identity, essentially. There are multiple Social Security numbers, so you're saying, hey, I'm getting my payment, I get my mom's payment, whatnot. It's actually interesting, because there's some lady in France, I forgot her name, but she was supposedly the oldest lady alive. It turned out she died like 119 or something like that. It turned out most likely it was her daughter. Her daughter assumed her identity so she could keep getting the government pension checks and whatnot. It turns out there's about 5, they got these places called blue zones throughout the world. Laura Limbo or something like that, California, someplace in Greece, someplace in, I think it's Okinawa, in Japan, Greece, I can't remember, a couple of the places. And it turns out these people who are like 120 years old, how are they staying alive so long? It turns out it's just all fake. It's like they're just lying about their ages, and they're assuming identities of dead people so they continue to get their country's Social Security checks. And it's happening here too. And they identified the Social Security Administration, OIG. I'm gonna sneeze. Hang tight. Coronavirus. Man, are people still dying of coronavirus? How is that happening when everybody's been vaccinated? I'm just gonna let you chomp on that a little bit. But it turns out, this is not just the United States. This is happening all over the place. Massive amounts of fraud from people pretending they are something they're not. Or they're just, coronavirus twice. Man, that's monkeypox. Excuse me, monkeypox. And it's crazy. And so the Social Security Administration, OIG, identified this in 2017. Has anything been done? No. So 147 million is just what they've identified. We don't even know how much it is. You know it's more than that. And this is just one area of fraud. How many more areas are there? Dude, 147 million bucks a year, that's a lot of flipping money, dude. I know it's a drop in the bucket to the 1.6 trillion or whatever it is we pay in Social Security, but man, that's fraudulent. And I didn't want to think how fraudulent Medicare is and Medicaid. We're just talking Social Security. This is just one aspect of fraud that's committed against the taxpayer by people who should not be getting Social Security benefits. And everyone's like, oh, we got to raise taxes on everybody, do this, do that. I'm like, dude, I'm all about raising taxes on the rich to fund Social Security. And I say the rich, the upperly. I'm not even talking 1%. I'm talking like the 0.01%. And one reason is because I think these people have too much money, too much political power, 100%. And they're basically buying politicians left and right. They shouldn't be able to do that, frankly. So I got no qualm, helping regular Americans with Social Security and having the richer, the 1.001% pay a little bit more in tax. None whatsoever. But I don't like people fraudulently getting Social Security money while they're saying that we're going to go bankrupt and not get our own benefits.